Hey everybody, my name is Old School Nerd. This one's gonna be a little different. Actually, it's gonna be a lot different, and there's a couple reasons why. This is another one of the super chat requests. Top 10. It's got to be done this week. So let's take a look at this one. Comes from Eunice in Finland. He says, "Club for Five, Brothers in Arms. I think it's awesome acapella. I think also some awesome acapella is needed." All right. Okay, Eunice. Why is this one going to be a little bit different? It's going to be an a cappella song, which means it's going to be obviously a club for five, so possibly five vocalists singing an ensemble rendition of the song Brother in Arms. Now, I know this song. I know this song for three reasons. Number one, when I was in high school, I sang the bass. Actually, I sang baritone. And we had an ensemble, and for Veterans Day, we sang this song. As part of our little choir thing. We went to a retirement elderly living facility. When I was young, we called it the old folks home, but it's actually called retirement assisted living elderly living facility. And we sang for the veterans. We sang this song, and some of them stood up and stood at attention while we sang this song. Granted, I was 17 years old when I sang this song with four other gentlemen that were with me from my school. Here's the catch. The second reason why I know this song, one of my favorite TV shows in the past was The West Wing. This song was actually used in The West Wing at the end of one of their season finales when the president, played by Martin Sheen, had to do a press conference. It was after his secretary had passed away. She was killed by a drunk driver, and the rain was pouring, and he had to go give a press conference and announce whether or not he was going to run for president again. And he was embroiled in this scandal and all this other stuff, all kinds of Donald Trump shit. And it's true. And then so he goes out there, and they played this song during the end of that episode to give the gravity of it, because it's a very heavy song. The third reason why I know this song is because it was played at my father's funeral, and they played it as they played it in the funeral parlor room where he was displayed. It was played as they did the procession, as everyone went by to pay their last respects before they closed the casket. Yeah. Actually, I closed my father's casket, actually, and I remember hearing this song being played, and I bawled like a baby. Because the reason why we played this song was because there were quite a few of his, there were three surviving members of his boat crew from Vietnam. He served on special boat crew, and their job was to patrol the Mekong Delta on these special jacuzzi boats. And he was a skipper on one. He was a master chief. And he would drive the boat, and he was the skipper of the boat, and they would insert and recover SEAL teams, special forces, LARP teams, which would go behind the lines and recover pilots and stuff, and all this other stuff. There were still three members of his boat crew that were still alive, and they came and they requested that song be played. So this song is very heavy for me. So when Eunice requested it during the live stream, if you look when he requested it, I was like, okay. Like, I was like, are you sure? Maybe. This song is very emotional for me. Both because I know the song, I know exactly what the words are of this song. And this is a song about not just those who serve in the United States military, police force, fire department. It's about all people of service. Even though the song is Brothers in Arms, it was written before women were in the military widely. So technically we should call this Siblings in Arms, but it just doesn't roll as well. But this is a song about not just soldiers or people serving in your country or my country. Listen to the last verse. The last verse of this song talks about all brothers in arms. Whether you're on your side, my side, that side over there. Everyone is a brother in arms, brothers and sisters in arms. And this one's gonna suck or be great. It's gonna be great, but it's gonna suck here, okay? Just letting you know. No keeping score on the times I wipe my eyes. I know somebody did that. Somebody actually counted the number of times I wiped my eyes and posted it. And I'm like, really, guys? You're counting how many times I'm gonna wipe tears from my eyes in a video? They suck. I love you guys so much. All right, like and subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Of course, the original link to this video will be in the description below. Check us out on oldschoolnerd.com. It's got the social media posts. It keeps track of all the nonsense that I'm doing. It's got the Patreon page. If you guys want to help support the channel, we appreciate it so much. And of course, the merchandise store, which got a lot of this stuff on it. I need to actually get an old school nerd beard care kit. I need to get someone to sponsor me for that. I can merchandise that. That'd be awesome. Of course, I'd be buying my own stuff constantly, so I wouldn't make any money. All right, guys, here we go. This is the acapella group Club for Five singing one of the most emotionally gripping songs in my lifetime, Brothers in Arms. Wow. Okay. The female voices don't get me, but the men in there, when they do that harmonized progression of notes, it's the drop, 2 notes, the E, and then it goes the E, the C, and then down to an A, and then back up to a B. That note progression is the hook of this song, and they did it in the first 10 seconds. This is going to be very difficult for me, so just hang on and ignore the crying bearded fool in the corner.
These mist-covered mountains are a home now for me. But my home is the lowlands, and always will be. Someday you'll return to your valleys and your farm, and you're no longer going to be brothers in arms. Fields of destruction, baptism of fire, I witnessed your suffering as the battle raged high, and though they did hurt me so bad, in the fear and alarm, you did not desert me, my brothers in arms. There's so many different worlds, so many different suns, and we have just one world, but we live in different ones. Now the sun's gone to hell. The moon's riding high. Let me bid you farewell. Every man has to die. It's written in the starlight.
Wow. That's probably one of the most beautiful versions of that song I've ever heard. That's saying something. And the rendition was perfect. They kept to the original. Lowest vocalist usually sings the lead of this song. Still never figured out why. I mean, I had to sing the lead in it. Sing the lead in it, not sling anything. Of course, nowadays I don't have the same voice I had when I was a young man, so I could probably hit some of the lower notes, but I can't hit that. But this rendition was hauntingly beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. It doesn't matter if you serve in the military or not. It doesn't matter if you've served your country in any capacity or not. It doesn't matter if you're a police officer, a firefighter, a first responder. We all live within little families. And the trials and tribulations you go with those people that are close to you make them, technically, your brothers and sisters in arms. Whether it be your family, whether it be a close-knit group. Like, I just did an interview with a group called Torrential Rain yesterday from Germany. And these four guys, you know, other than Gordy, it's a joke, brother. They're brothers in arms in this thing. You know, they're stuck at home. They can't go anywhere because of COVID, and their band trying to break out. So they're going through their own little war, trying to find a way to get their music out. And it just seems like throughout history, there's always a conflict that brings people together, whether it be war or an event that puts everyone against something. Like last year and this year, the whole world faces COVID together. COVID doesn't care who you are. It's going to come after you. So we're all fighting it together, and it just kind of puts us all together in that respect, and we can relate to that. Everyone on this channel, whether you're brand new, whether you're just a viewer, just someone who popped in and said, hey, whether you're a Patreon member, whether you're someone who comes to my live stream and messes with me the whole time, or you're Eunice, or you're Michael Dietz, or there's all these different people. And whether you've known me for years, like Michael Alvarado, or this is your first day ever meeting me, I want to thank you because you're here. And we're family now. Unfortunately, yes. And I'm the brother that's going to pick on you, and you're going to have to tell mom, and I'm just going to deny it because I'm an a-hole. Anyways, all right, that's me making a joke so I can stop crying. This song really means a lot to me because it reminds me of my dad. So, okay, guys. On a lighter note, hopefully you guys will get to see this video. Do you know why? That right there. When you see this right here, you know YouTube Big Brother is watching. Hey, hopefully we'll get to see it. If not, I'll just be crying by myself, which is pretty much my entire high school experience. Yeah, I know, it's sad. It's another story.